This your girl Queen Queasy, the flyest chick out the 504. And make sure you guys subscribe to Crypto Geezy's YouTube channel.
What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all subscribe to my guy channel, Crypto G.
If you ain't already, go follow Crypto Geezy on YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. Slum Ascension.
What's up? It's your girl Mickey Michelle, the one and only. Look, don't forget to go subscribe to my boy Crypto Geezy, because you know what it is. He keeps all the heat. Peace.
No, bitch ain't bigger than the program. Bitch ain't bigger than the program. Bitch ain't bigger than the program. That's time we need to remember. Bitch ain't bigger than the program. I ain't no nigga bigger than the program.
Was you kicking it or was you picking it?
So my little zone, like, oh, you know, you dig? I'm out here. Let's talk about it.
What's up? Welcome back to Split the Mic Podcast, y'all. It's your girl, First Lady Peachy Blanco, alongside Crypto Geezy. And tonight, we got to talk about these letters to the judge that got the internet going crazy. Young Miami and Cassie both allegedly wrote letters on behalf of Diddy, and everybody got something to say about it. Okay? I'm not going to lie. Some were entertaining. Definitely were.
Facts. This one was deep. We talking about loyalty, image, and morals, all in one headline. When the same women that the world saw as victims are close to the situation, show support to the man at the center of it. It sparks big questions. Who do you love?
You for sure.
All right.
Who do you love?
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I was looking for, I did get somebody. When I went to the feds, I'm trying to think. Guess who wrote a letter in the feds?
Who?
Apple.
And you drag Apple so bad, and look at her. And she wrote a letter.
She wrote a letter.
And you drag her every episode.
Every chance I get. But yeah, man. This gonna be good because it kind of showed the support of who fucking with him, who not. We gonna jump straight into it because we got a lot to talk about on this. We got letters from everybody. Everybody wanted to write all of a sudden. Probably didn't get one letter while he was in jail, but the judge got him. Let's start there.
The judge definitely got him. So here's the situation for those who just catching up. Reports came out saying Cassie, who settled with Diddy after filing that explosive lawsuit, and Young Miami, who's been around the time with him for a couple years now, very close to him. Both wrote character letters to the judge before sentencing. People online say they're disappointed. Others say it's deeper than the internet understands. And I can understand that. I get it.
Right. We're not here to cancel nobody. We're here to understand the why. Because the women who are part of the man's story still shows him grace in the middle of chaos. It says a lot about the emotional and financial layers that come with this kind of relationship. Let's start there.
Oh, it's a lot that come with it. It's a lot. And to be honest with you, I'm very shocked Miami is. But you be surprised at what people associate themselves with for the almighty dollar. I'm sorry. I'm judging her for it. I am. Because we speaking not only a black woman, a woman who has a daughter. It's one thing she was there for the money. It went on. She liked it. But even after everything that just occurred with all of that, I'm surprised she didn't creep out the back door, because he wasn't the only reason she was relevant. Granted, their situation did keep her more so in the tabloids. They was talking about Young Miami and Diddy. Let's be clear. He did definitely keep her afloat in her career, especially since City Girls wasn't City Girl no more. Come to find out, that's a whole nother drama. Yes, Peachy Blanco nosy ass has been following that. So yeah, there's no more City Girls, clearly. JT done got into it with Santana, Carisha. So much stuff has been exposed. So I know she's going through it as well with her friendships and clearly with her relationships. But the letter just got me side-eyeing. It really got me side-eyeing.
Was the city girls really city girly? That's the question I have.
When you say city girling, they like to do ratchet shit with their friends. That's all that the whole vibe that it was giving. Now, Sexy Red came in and she took it to the whole nother level.
She did. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right.
Girls was right there at that, that gray area. You know what I mean? But ratchet still classy, still cute, still like,
I got you. So we're gonna get into this, man. We're gonna let y'all see. What I learned when I learned this when I got into the crypto game. Let the other people do the work. You know what I'm saying? That's what the YouTube came about. See, so when y'all tune in, y'all hit the play on there. We doing the work for y'all. We going to find the stuff. We going to tell y'all about it, tell y'all views. Y'all ain't got to look. So what Peachy do, she let other people work. Because this Peachy work here, y'all. I just let her handle me, and I become the little narrator and all this here. But hey, this is another topic. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Hey, please stop.
I'm just saying, I am the little narrator. You may be your little narrator. Let's just start there.
My co-host.
I hear you.
You my co-host.
You.
No, no, seriously. Back to the topic hand, y'all. Let's call it what it is. Some people think it's loyalty. Other things is damage control. Cassie might have felt pressure to keep these things peaceful for her own closure and image, but Young Miami might just be standing by somebody who looks out for her. Either way, the public is going to judge it. I don't understand it as far as Young Miami. I mean, money. That's all I can say is money. Money. And she might have liked it too. Come to find out, there's some of them that wrote letters that basically admitted, hey, I like freak offs. Don't send them away. Matter of fact, send them back. If I'm not mistaken, that was 50's baby mom. Said, send them back. I want another one.
Knowing what was going off at the freak offs.
Okay.
If Diddy was to have another party after his release, would Peachy Blanco be in attendance if she was invited?
No. That it's that secretly gay shit. I'm not. Let me use alphabet community. When I say that, my problem is the ones that's disclosure. You know what I mean? That's not being honest. They being sneaky. They being like, that's what I don't like. And it seems that that's the type of the atmosphere that, you know what I mean, that it is given. Everybody's secretly gay and fucking on each other. Like, I know I can't say I would have. No.
Well, Crypto Geezy would probably been the first one at the door, trying to get in there to see what's going on. Diddy, if you want to watch me,
so wait,
Cassie,
are you participating or are you seeing? Because if I'm not mistaken, I did my research on these freak offs. A lot of them, if not all of them, you're not watching if you ain't participating.
You didn't hear what I said. Diddy, if you want to watch me hump on Cassie, lights, camera, action.
But see, that's not all that was going on.
What was all going on?
Man, the same men that he was saying freaking off on Cassie, the same men that he was messing with.
Okay, so
yeah, you got to do your research. Definitely, I'm not attending that party because here's the thing: if even if I'm not participating in that, I know that's some shit going on. Like, it's so if I want to deal with a man, I know for a fact any man in here is they playing around. Majority of them are. Have we what man as of right now have we found out that was involved that was not also secretly messing with Diddy? Yeah, it's enough.
I don't want to go anymore.
Yeah,
I don't want to go.
You see, like you have to look at it like that. You have to. Just look at it. Ain't no straight man in that motherfucker. Let's see. Look at the ones that he flipped. We didn't look at Meek Mills like that at all.
What you mean he flipped?
Flip. That's what you call flipped. Flipped. He flipped. Man, Diddy done flipped a lot of these celebrities, hip hop celebrities.
Hmm.
Flipped them. Okay. Suddenly you see Meek Mills, he's never looked so soft. Then
Allegedly.
the game, let's talk about him. The game. He
Wait,
looked
what, the gang was in there too? Come on now.
Listen. What man gonna hang around a man for 2 years dressed alike? No, that wasn't him and Meek Mills dressed alike, but I think he was dressing like Gang 2, buying each other expensive gifts like watches and things. And he was hanging around Diddy for 2 years and they ain't make an album, not a song, not a nothing. So what the fuck was you doing for 2 years? Gang?
Let's start there.
What was y'all doing for 2 years? Anybody that's rock with Diddy for 2 years know what the fuck going on. You definitely done seen him in that mode. He was grooming you. He was grooming you. I think he groomed. He tried to groom 50, but 50 wasn't going for it. That's why I believe that's why the hatred toward, because I think he tried it. So 50 like, oh yeah, you got the right one, yeah. Because when he asked them, want me to take you shopping? That was 50 went on the Breakfast Club and put that out. I'll never forget that. And that was years before all this came out. He put that on the Breakfast Club. A lot of men wasn't questioning or challenging Diddy like that. What? Diddy? P. Diddy? 50 said, fuck that. That nigga just asked me to go take me shopping. What kind of shit is that? But anyway, get to the letter.
And this is the letter from, who wrote this one? Miami? Hold on, where we at?
I believe
we gotta take our shot. What's up? We gotta do our shot, Peachy.
Okay, yeah, this one is Miami. This one is Miami's.
Come on, let's do our shot before we do anything.
All right.
All right. Dang. You
took a minute.
I mean, with you just
all right, I got some more.
Peachy, you sipping. Shout out to the Peachy Blanco for the sips. Let's start there.
You gotta pace yourself, friend. You gotta pace yourself. You know, I'm not a drinker. I'm really a choker. So, you know.
All right, y'all. This is who you said it's from?
This is from Young Miami.
All right, y'all.
And I like how and Young Miami done rebranded herself. Let me say this is from Carisha.
Okay, from Carisha. Let's see what's happening.
Dear Your Honor, my name is Carisha Brownlee. I'm a mother, daughter, sister, and hip-hop artist who has spent many years in the public eye. I want to be clear, I cannot speak on or defend anything that may have happened before I met Sean Combs. I don't condone any wrongdoing. I can only speak from my personal experience and the man I've come to know over the past 4 years. For 3 of those years, I was in a public relationship with Sean. And during that time, I witnessed and came to know a different person than the often portrayed. Behind the scenes, he was a loving, genuine, and supportive, and always encouraging person. He motivated me, believed in me, and helped me grow both personally and professionally. I'm writing this letter because I believe it's important for the court to know that side of Sean that isn't always seen or spoken about. The man who poured into others, who gave opportunities, who led by example, and who loved deeply. He helped shape me both professionally and personally. He believed in me, pushed me to grow, and taught me how to become a better businesswoman. He helped me to find the balance between chasing my dreams and being present for my family, because that's what he did. No matter how busy he was, he never missed holidays or special moments with his fam. One of my most meaningful memories was when he took me to my first Met Gala. It wasn't just about the event. It was about being represented or what it represented. Sean has always made a priority to open the doors for Black people, to make sure we're seen, heard, and valued in spaces where we've been historically excluded. The night reminded me of us belonging in every room, at every table, in every conversation. He constantly encouraged me and so many others to dream bigger, walk in confidence, and never shrink who we are to make others feel comfortable. He also gave me a voice, provided me a platform on his network to speak for the culture and connect with people in a way that was real and authentic. That opportunity changed the direction of my career and showed me the impact of one person could have when they choose to uplift others. Beyond all of that, I've seen him give back to the community over and over again. In 2022, we felt the
heard
homeless
that.
together on Thanksgiving.
I've heard enough.
Peachy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad you said. I was sitting here saying, academics. If you was a bedtime storyteller, I would have said, "Look, I'm just gonna go to sleep. The fuck, don't even read the letter to me. Academics, you don't have no feelings.
No,
What's
that's
going on with this letter? Academics, fuck the. If you'd have read it to the judge, 50. I mean, Pete Dillon would have got more time than what he got because you have pissed me off. If you'd have read this letter, I was like, I'm glad you said it. Go ahead, Pete. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
it's just womp womp. Stop, y'all. And you know what? See, this is what I want to know. Carisha, let me break this down. It's on topic but off topic, but my nosy ass want to know. You have a gay best friend. How do you feel, or how did your best friend feel about all these accusations about your man? And you mean to tell me your gay best friend didn't pick up on these tendencies?
Let's start there.
Because there's a such thing as gaydar. So I'm just trying to figure that out because it's given that we talked about this before. It's a lot of women that like bisexual men. Jeezy.
Hey, they take what they could get these days. I've been noticing that. Women take what they could get.
Yeah, for sure.
And you gotta respect. You gotta respect one thing. Remember, we said this, Peachy, and I think we said this with the Young Thug situation. We talked about Young Thug. People respect the money.
Yeah, they absolutely. But see, let me on the flip side, I can say this. Diddy did have he really helped evolve Young Miami from Young Miami to Carisha. She rebranded herself, and come to find out she needed that because look what happened with the group. If it wasn't for her creating her own platform, as far as her and Saucy Santana, they used to go viral for going live on IG. And I'm not gonna lie, I still watch their phone calls. Hilarious. He ended up being her new bestie. You know what I mean? And he was really in support. He was the City Girls #1 fan. Come to find out, JT was jealous of him the whole time. See, look at me. My nosy ass going off into a whole nother.
That's what you're here for. That's what you're here for, though, Peach.
To a whole nother, because I've been following this, and it's so crazy because a lot of the signs be signing, y'all. I be looking back at all this beef, and I watch interviews. I watched from the first time JT had got out, and JT said, "Yes, Saucy, Santana, you where our cut at? Where Carisha's cut at?" When she got out of jail, because when she was in jail, Carisha was really with Saucy Santana. That's when they evolved on social media. So I knew from that statement something about to come from this. Definitely about to come from this. Now I don't know if all this sympathy for Diddy, as far as Carisha, is it the money? Is it the fact that she's going through a lot with her own friendship circle? Because JT, they grew up together. They known each other for a very long time. It's sad to see what's going on, but Carisha, baby. Now, I'm not saying, well, clearly that's her man and she's sticking beside him, but where do the morals come into play? Where does you weren't just broke before him. You know what I'm saying? Is she really holding on for the money? She is a material girl. So, I mean, at what cost do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, they
These
said
are some
Diddy's
serious
still a
allegations.
billionaire at the end of the day, Peachy. I mean,
Huh?
shit be stupid. I said Diddy's still a billionaire.
Yeah.
He's renting. They say he was renting out his plane while he was in jail, his private plane. So I mean, he making money. He still got the catalogs. He still got the revolt. He still.
Oh no, some of that has went. No, you the revolt ain't revolting. He
He's-
switched it over. He
He
sold his.
stepped down. Believe me, the
Yeah.
way that they gotta clear his name
Yeah,
off.
you're right. You're right.
But
You're right.
he getting money. Ain't no money stopping. They never said he's not a billionaire no more.
Yeah. Okay.
But all I'm saying is, I mean, again, respect the money. She not gonna go nowhere. She wrote a letter. She knew one thing. This letter, baby, when I come home, I need you to pop me off when you come home.
No,
Let's be real.
seriously. It's given she like that though, because you can't pay me to believe that you have a guy best friend that is, gay. And you mean to tell you he ain't say, girl, all the sister girl talks that they have, all the jokes that they crack on each other.
But that's crazy. So we never heard the stories with her.
No.
Have you ever noticed that? Like none of the stories was with her, and we hearing every other female got treated like they got. Huh?
That's a good point. You got a good point. No,
Thinking about it, like every other female that took the stand, they went through. They got treated like sluts.
Yeah.
Like he made them do something. I remember I saw one. She caught the nut and she spit it on him or something. I forgot. It was just crazy. Like he made them have sex with. Like they just was tired. They was exhausted. Remember the one that fainted. They were so exhausted. But we didn't hear nothing about Miami.
Nope.
But you gotta understand. I understand a nigga like one of them. You got Big Mama. Big Mama don't. You gotta get Big Mama.
Do you think that she's above the program? You think Young Miami's position with Diddy? Do you feel like it is above his program?
I'm confused to why she wasn't brought up into nothing. That's why I say she gotta be, because she wasn't brought up into none of everybody. 50 baby mama, Cassie, who the other chick was, Gina, whatever her name. Everybody got brought into some. Jane Doe. Hold up, was Cassie Jane? I mean, was she Jane Doe? Hey, we never know, but it's just crazy to where we didn't hear nothing about Carisha, and Carisha let you know nigga piss on her. She was letting all this stuff be known when she was doing her Carisha show. She was with the shits.
Yeah.
So but
let me see this, and let's add this on. 50 Cent wrote a letter too. 50 Cent wrote a letter. Let's look at this. Let's play this right here. We didn't
play what, Cassie's?
Yeah.
All right.
Fears for the safety of her 3 children. Her pain and trauma relived in an open courtroom. Nightmares and flashbacks every day since. All of it laid out in this powerful letter to the judge deciding Diddy's fate. In just 3 days, Diddy will be sentenced for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Prosecutors asking him to be sentenced to 11 years in prison. In her emotional victim impact letter, she says the 11 years she spent with Diddy were full of violence, leaving her physically and emotionally scarred. The world witnesses rage in the hotel room attack video, first obtained by CNN's Elizabeth Wagmeister.
Holmes can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground.
She writes, victims and survivors will never be safe. I hope that your decision considers the truths at hand that the jury failed to see. Cassie revealing for the first time serious concerns for her and her family, that Diddy or his associates could come after them. I have in fact moved my family out of the New York area and am keeping as private and quiet as I possibly can, because I am so scared that if he walks free, his first actions will be swift retribution towards me and others who spoke up about his abuse at trial. What stood out to you?
I thought it was a very powerful letter, and it's very clear that she's not happy with how the jury had come to their conclusion.
ABC News legal contributor and defense attorney Brian Buckmeyer and the host of Bad Rap, The Case Against Diddy, weighs in on the impact Cassie's passionate letter could hold in sentencing.
I don't think that this letter in of itself sways you any bit more, because I think the judge was already probably in this place. This might just be the rubber stamp to confirm that.
Poor Cass.
Okay.
You said 50 Cent.
Yes, 50 Cent.
50 Cent also wrote a letter, y'all. This is what's crazy. Let's talk about it. This it right here?
Yep.
I have an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. He is very dangerous. Multiple times I have fear for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them. There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments, despite his trying to teach a class in there. As you are already aware, the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agencies, which appear to be an army, in two locations simultaneously. Later, his son, who's dealing with his own rape allegations, claimed the feds had hit the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy only going to return to hiring more male sex workers and keeping most of the baby Earl away from the general public. And babies needed. My Netflix docs is coming on this scandalous subject. My Netflix docs on this scandalous subject is coming soon.
And I will be watching that. I'm telling you, 50 Cent always puts on a good production. If you ask me, he later then posted, "This is my letter to the judge on the Diddy's case." What? I'm scared for my life.
I asked City Nash, I said who he would not play with when it come to this internet game. You know who he said, Peachy? 50 fucking Cent. He said he not playing, and now I'm starting to see how much respect 50 got in this game, bro.
Yeah. Then niggas ain't playing with 50. 50 went after Diddy when wasn't nobody going after Diddy. 50 questioned Diddy when wasn't nobody questioning Diddy. 50 questioned his sexuality when people didn't even know that he even was doing shit. So he came out with the guns up on Diddy. Diddy should have never told him he was gonna take him shopping. It was he tried to groom him. Hey, it worked on the game. It worked on me. It's a power thing, Jeezy. You just said it. Money. Like this is what goes on in Hollywood. This is nothing new.
Yep. This is crazy. But money is the root to all evil, man. And money, man, people respect the money no matter what. What's gonna be crazy is that, okay, so 50 after all this, I mean not 50, after all this P. Diddy caught 50 months. 50 months is 10 of them months is 40 months. So another 10 is 50 months. That's 5 months. 10, wait.
4 years and 5 months?
That's what that is?
I know it's 4 years.
It's 5 years. Because you just take the 2 months off. So if you take the 2 months off, that's 5 years. Well, you probably right 5.5 if you do that. I mean 4.5 if you take that off. What you said? So 4.5. Let's just say 4.5, right? Yeah. So Diddy got 4.5. He's been down already 15. What's gonna be crazy is what everybody's gonna be wanting to see is who's gonna affiliate themselves, who's gonna connect themselves to Diddy once he come home. Yeah. After all the allegations, and I mean you gotta think about it. Despite it all, that's his preference. You know what I'm saying? If you like the swing, you like the swing. That's just your preference. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like he did. One thing I can say, it ain't like he was with no young girls. He was with all girls, you know, that was over the age limit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do no fucked up shit. He just was a fucking freak. I mean, that's just him. He just was a fucking freak. Can you knock him for being a freak? That's just what he was. So, but what's crazy is now we want to see how he come home and how he gonna capitalize off this shit. They say he already got bookings lined up in Miami like crazy for when he come home. So we want to see how he gonna capitalize. He gonna start the Bad Boys label back. What's gonna happen with Diddy when he come home? This is gonna be a crazy situation, but everybody gonna want to see what Diddy gonna do when he come home. We want to see who gonna rock with him, who gonna be what Wham says goes. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? Let's start there. Whoop-de-fucking do. We want to see who all going to cling to Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
But the money, and it's going to show y'all. This is really going to show y'all. Diddy going to have to do this. This is what Diddy going to have to do. And we're going to end this right here, Peachy. Diddy going to have to do an all-white party. Diddy, you're going to have to go live. You're going to have to bring the cameraman. We want to see who's still fucking with Diddy. Because when you really look at it, despite Diddy, you like to be fucked. I mean, I ain't gonna use the words. You like to be played with. You like to be a woman and a man. It's understood. We understand that. That's your preference. But we want to see who all is okay with Diddy after we know you like to be with a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna stay tuned. And stay tuned. We're gonna look out for that and see what's going on. Diddy in the aftermath, after he come home, after this little time he got, Diddy got a little time. We want to see everybody want to see him. All we see is these fucking pictures they painting and all that. We want to see how Diddy look. We want to see how you held it down and all that there. Let us know what y'all think, y'all. Send anything to the email. Peachy is over the email. Hit us up in the DMs. We've been moving, y'all. We've been working. There's a lot going on, but we're gonna get this. We got to get this what that is, the IG for the Split the Mic podcast. So y'all can get us. Y'all make sure y'all follow that once we get that going. I am Crypto Geezy.
And I am Peachy Blanco, and that was another episode of Split the Mic podcast. Bye.
This your girl Queen Queasy, the flyest chick out the 504. And make sure you guys subscribe to Crypto Geezy's YouTube channel.
What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all subscribe to my guy channel, Crypto G.
If you ain't already, go follow Crypto Geezy on YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. Slumma sent you.
What's up? It's your girl Mickey Michelle, the one and only. Look, don't forget to go subscribe to my boy Crypto Geezy, because you know what it is. He keeps all the heat. Peace.
Nope. Bitch ain't bigger than the program. Bitch ain't bigger than the program. Bitch ain't bigger than the program. Next time we need to remember. Bitch ain't bigger than the program.